Have you done other trips that sort of would cause people's jaws to drop?
I got really into scuba diving around the same time. We were on vacation in Hawaii, and I was by the pool, and one of the scuba instructors was walking around like, anybody want to learn scuba today? And I was like, I'll do it. And I liked it so much that I ended up doing 200 dives in the first year.
Oh my God.
Like I went everywhere. I went to Fiji. I went to Turks and Caicos. I dove all around Southern California, you know, from Santa Barbara all the way down to into Mexico. We went everywhere, dove everything, wrecks and lots of cool
Sharks?
stuff.
You do some shark stuff?
Oh yeah, lots of sharks.
Did your wife join in this passion?
No, she really does not. She's gone diving with me, I think, twice in tropical locations, but she detests the water. She almost drowned. She was taken out by a riptide when she was swimming with her dad one time when she was a kid, and she just has a lifelong fear of water. She doesn't like to get in our pool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it does sound like you were like, I'm going to come up with something that like 198 out of the 200 times I'm going to be on my own.
Totally, yeah. And my family was actually talking about that the other day. We were talking about scuba diving or something, and she was like, remember, Dad was really into scuba diving? And our son was like, yeah, he was always gone. And I was like, that sucks.
I like that you thought he'd be like, he's communing with the fish.
I know. But looking back on it now, I'm like, not only was I gone on tour all the time, but then I come home and I'm like, peace, I'm going scuba diving. See you guys in a few
Daddy
days.
has a new hobby that doesn't take place here.
I've done a little bit of scuba diving, and I always find, I'm sure you've sort of seen these things, but when you like go over a cliff, like an underwater cliff or a shelf or whatever it's called, like, do you get that fear that I get when you go over and also all of a sudden it just drops?
Yeah, it's breathtaking when that happens. And you see, like, you go to those edges and you look over and it just sinks. I dove the oil rig. I took a class in technical diving, and I dove the oil rigs off of Long Beach. And it just goes off into forever. Like, you don't see the bottom ever.
Yeah. It's such a strange thing to have a fear of heights underwater, but it's a real thing.
And when you dive an oil rig, are you just sort of swimming around? Is it around the oil rig itself? And
you're just like trying to stay close to the pylons so you have spatial awareness of where you are. And for that one, it was really about, managing oxygen and different gases and things like that. I was taking a course at the time, and I was getting certified for technical diving. So it was it wasn't really about what you're looking at. It was about managing your air and your decompression and making sure you're within safe boundaries and all that kind of stuff.
You know what are some buzzwords for me that don't signal chill, relaxing hobby is managing oxygen.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
I've got scuba dived a couple times, not for me, but like it's immediately not for me. Anything where the first thing is people being like, so we're going to teach you what to do to not have your like head explode.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I'm good, man.
Yeah, I got into the really technical side of it, and I almost got into like rebreathers and really deep stuff. And there's a really great wreck called the Andrea Doria. That's this legendary ocean liner that sank, and people have dove it, and it's known for being very, very dangerous. And one of the people that I came up scuba diving with dove it and passed away while they were diving on that.
Oh my God.
And so and at that point I was like, I don't think I really want to get into this like deep technical, like, I just want to see some cool fish.
Yeah. Good. Did you ever take your son? Has he done it?
Yeah, he's gone. When we actually lived in London for a few years, and from there it's very easy to fly down to the Maldives.
Right.
It's almost the same time zone, and the Maldives just has the best diving in the world.
Yeah. I was really worried you were going to be like, we're in London, some of the best scuba diving.
Yeah.
The Thames? You have not scuba dived.
Yeah.